Heyo folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. And last we left off, we revealed more of the Russetwood, specifically the Caverns of Flames That Whisper, one of the nearby ogre clans. We're going to have to go there at some point, but not before we finish exploring the rest of this map. We had an encounter over there that was rather difficult, but we were able to prevail. More importantly, nobody was knocked out, thanks to some timely healing by Durance. Now let's get the party close by, just in case we find some Lagerfar. We fought them as well, and they're pretty challenging. Quite flimsy in melee, but it's the getting into melee part that's difficult. Right, let's see what happens. Oh, an abandoned camp here. Let's see what happens if we... Okay, nothing else is discoverable this way. There is an abandoned camp. There's also a spirit here. Let's say hi to the spirit.
Look there.
Oh, there's also a thing. Hold on, spirit. A tattered map. This yellow piece of parchment shows a rough drawing of a cluster of trees, but little else. They could be anywhere in the White March. Well, I'll take that, and I'll talk to you. This cracked wooden staff is nearly buried beneath the frost and snow. To your senses, the gathered essence shines like a beacon. Let's examine the area. This camp is long abandoned. What remains is buried beneath a layer of ice and snow. The staff seems to be the sole item of note. Let us touch it. You reach out with your watcher's senses and feel this drifting soul surge forward as if eager to be heard. A feeling of fear and urgency ripples through you. Here, across the distance, spanned by time and identity, you know only that you are out of time. Hello?
Did you think to escape me by climbing a mountain? I would have tracked you across the sea, thief.
Oh, was his voiced?
Please, Master, have mercy! I kept the grimoire hidden safely away, and I can take you to it!
The book is nothing. If you had studied a little longer, you might have learned that. But no apprentice of mine will steal from me and live.
Wait, no!
Huh.
Hey.
There's a book somewhere.
Yes?
Could be anywhere in this region. There's a grimoire. A grimoire possibly of great power.
Hey.
I think Ailef would like that.
I'm here.
Let's keep looking around for now. We might stumble across it.
Hey.
We probably won't,
I'm
but we
here.
might. I doubt it's on this map. Okay, here we have another abandoned camp. There are lots of these.
Hey.
This is the hunter's camp.
Yes?
Is there anyone here? The answer is no. But there are some reagents, and there's this. In here, there's some speckleback jerky. Speckleback fish are common in the cold waters flowing out of the White March. Their lean meat makes them ideal for curing and drying for use as jerky. Deerwoodens often salt their jerky, but Stalwart locals cut specklebacks into thin strips and use smoke to cure them. 8 max endurance, +1 intellect and +1 perception for 2. Ooh, the perception and endurance is quite useful. I have to make a note of that.
I'm here.
Right over here we have a stag. The stag cares not for us, which I'm quite glad for. Over here we have a winter wolf and a feral druid. Druid. That means spell casting. Okay.
Hey.
Let's get the party ready.
Hi?
We shall assume the positions
Following
for
your
combat.
I'm here.
And hope that I can take out that druid very quickly. Those wolves are going to be a bit of a problem, but I think I can take them. Keyword, think. But I want to hit the druid first.
Stand together!
Aha! Right. Next we want to cast a buff spell. I'm back. Okay, charge forward. There's a
I'm here.
lot of wolves. Just back up. Okay, that's fine. Next,
How may I
I
help?
need to cast... You know what? We'll cast a bounding missile here. Bounding missile.
Following your lead.
You can shoot. You can fire this. Okay, you're going to have to switch to your melee weapon, because there are too many of them here.
Yes.
You're also going to have to switch to your melee weapon. Good news, you've got a melee weapon. Okay, the Winter Wolves are not that bad. You're nearly dead.
Huh?
So, let's blast these guys. Okay, you're down. Help them. Okay, this is a much better situation than I thought it would be. Go over there. Take care of the druid. You can fire your free missiles here. Yeah, this druid is not going to do very much. Nope.
I'm here.
Okay, you're down. Excellent. Is the gun reloaded? It is. Oh, you have transformed into a
Following your
bestial
lead.
form. But luckily,
Hey,
you don't have a lot of... Yeah, you don't have a lot of them left.
hey.
I'm quite glad for that. Right, we got some wolf hide, and we got some money and a potion of minor regeneration, as well as more wolf hide. That could have been bad, but the wolves didn't have a lot of endurance, not a lot of staying power. Let's check this out. There is a stag hide,
Absolutely.
and over here we have more shards of ice. At least I presume they're shards of
Yes.
ice. There's also a... Okay, we're back to here. You know what we haven't found yet? We haven't found those people that the Orlan is trying to escape. Where are they?
I'm here.
Where are they? They're not here. Are they here? Because I'm running out of places that I could find them. Might have to go and check out that cave. Oh, I think I found them. The Raid Seren mercenaries. They're right here. In the last spot of the map that we've yet to explore.
Yes.
Go back here. Let's have a conversation with them. I'm sure they'll be amicable to a chat. I also expect there's a decent chance that the chat will lead to a combat, but maybe they have information that I don't know. Perhaps the Orlan was hiding something.
Yes.
Let's go talk.
Don't see many on these roads, and the few we do are hunters, woodcutters, or smugglers.
She cocks an eyebrow at you and gives you a half smile. She holds herself with confident grace, a conspicuous holster slung over one hip. Beyond her is a wagon loaded with supplies. Manacles dangle from one end. Father, is it? You're the slaver who's after Ailef. Well, so much for the subtle approach. In this instance, I think bluntness is what's needed.
And here I was thinking we'd found the last pleasant company on the road. I'm after him, all right.
Her hand drops to her gun.
He's going to answer for his crimes in Raid Ceres, and one way or another, you're going to stay out of my way.
Wait, his crimes? What crimes? If we were a slave, we'd have an interesting bit of dialogue here, but we don't have that.
Didn't tell you that part, did he? First off, he chose his indentureship. Had to make up for some bad luck at cards, I hear.
She waves her associates down, but her hand remains on her gun.
More importantly, he murdered his master's son, 13-year-old boy. Killed him as he fled.
Ailef didn't mention that part.
You want to help me bring him to justice? Run on back and tell him you dealt with us. When he ducks out of town, we'll be waiting.
Slave hunters with Tefala nod eagerly, brandishing their weapons. To end a young life, for any reason, is unforgivable. He cannot go free after this.
His master's paying well for his return, and I'll see that you're given a fair cut.
I'll be back.
Hurry along. Don't want him getting skittish and doing something foolish. Besides, we're eager to return to a more hospitable climate.
She suppresses a shiver.
I'm here.
Now, I have an idea. That idea, taxes collected. We earn quite a bit of money there. I think if we return to Stalwart, we have a dungeon. Could we take him into our own jails and have him serve his time there? He'd still be a prisoner. Presuming, of course, that what she said is true. It might not be true. We need to get to the bottom of this. For that, we need to have a chat. Hopefully he's not going to try and run off. Well, if he tried, I don't think he's going to get very far, because there's 7 of us, including Biscuit. Go back here. We'll go into this room. And we'll save. What have you got to say for yourself?
I'm here.
Any progress with Devala?
She said you agreed to your indenture, and that you killed a boy in your escape.
And I thought you were going to get rid of Devala, not sell me out to her.
His pupils narrow to slits. He takes a deep breath, but his eyes are still focused on you.
What she said is true. I had a gambling problem when I was younger. I've paid 7 years of my life for it. I won't pay any more. As for the boy, I didn't want to hurt him. But he saw me as I was sneaking out of the stockade.
His shoulders go limp, and his gaze distant at the memory. He shakes his head.
I wish it had gone differently. But I'd do it again. Anything to keep from getting sent back to that place.
He looks at you again, backing away. Your crime can't go unpunished, Ailef. You'll do penance in the prison of Caed Nua. Ailef hunches like a cornered animal, baring his teeth in a grimace. His eyes dart around the dingy room and back at you. Finally, he straightens and sighs.
It's not a yoke around my neck. And I suppose it's better than dying in this frozen crater of a town.
He musters the last of his dignity and prepares for a long march to Caed Nua. Quest completed. Overstaying is welcome.
I'm here.
Ring finger added. This will expire in 2 days. Nidhim was a Glanfathom murderer who was notorious for both his brutality and his ability to avoid capture by the tribe's best hunters. When he was finally captured and put to death, his body was buried in a secret place near Cleoban Relag. Aro had been given the usual recommendation in the hopes the Agwitha room would capture the killer's soul and prevent it from returning to the wheel. During a recent cleansing celebration, an Orlan child stumbled upon Nidham's grave. Not realizing what she'd found, she told her parents, who guessed what it was and in turn told other members of the tribe. Within a day, Nidham's burial site had been plundered by a few foolhardy Glanfathons, the body carried away for ritual purposes. All that remained was the ring finger from his right hand. The Amonfather opposed the use of Nidhen's body for preparing sacred objects and will reward anyone who can return it to them. Well, you are busy, but you are not. Spunty has been assigned. In Stalwart, I encountered an indentured servant who had resorted to lethal measures in order to escape his servitude. I chose to imprison him in Caed Nua rather than leave him to the slave catchers. And so that quest is done. The truth was revealed, and he is our prisoner now.
I'm here.
Got rid of that little fella, eh? Take this with my thanks. Didn't need his trouble around here. Anyway, what brings you back?
Farewell. We got given an opal.
I'm here.
Little extra reward. What I'm going to do now, I think, is I'm going to go back to Caed Nua. And I'm going to go and get a resolve resting bonus. I could speak to the guy that we are tracking down the belongings of, but I think resolve is going to be important in dealing with this in a more controlled manner. You have 21 resolve, but it's us that needs the resolve to be able to do things. So, let us head out this way and quickly pop back to Caed Nua. Hopefully we won't encounter the people from Raid Ceres again, because if we do, they might not have kind words for us. That said, they might just be happy that he's imprisoned somewhere. Hireling payday!
Place, as beautiful as it can be with the absence of children.
Resolve attack! Drakes have been spotted approaching the keep. They will arrive soon. Well, let us rest and get a resolve bonus. Then, we shall resolve the attack. Drakes are somewhat dangerous. So, we shall manually resolve it. The game will load up the encounter and we'll probably regret it. We'll probably lose some of our hirelings. Or maybe we won't. Okay! There is a Drake, a Zorip High Priest. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Also, you're injured.
Yes?
Oh. I don't want you to perish, so let's start blasting some spells, shall we? Let's start with this. Let's get you firing off a bounding missile. Yeah, let's get the... the worms are important too. There are 2 drakes here.
Hey.
Oh dear. I'm glad I'm high enough level that this isn't going to be a massive problem. It's probably going to be a massive problem regardless. Oh,
Your thoughts
this
must flow
is
deeply
moderately
indeed.
dangerous. Okay. Zorib Skirmisher, however, is nearly dead. Get the worm. How many drakes are there? There's multiple of them.
Following your lead.
This is a problem. Okay. Drake's barely injured. Worm's injured. We've got a lot of people helping us out, at least. And the Zorip Skirmishers are falling pretty handily. Right. Let's do this. Let us get you to fire off... Let's get you firing off another... bounding missile on the Drake. Beyond that... Okay. The worm is... Yes, Drake and a worm. Huh, interesting. 2 separate things. Right, you're here attacking this one. And you're going to attack that one. I didn't actually get you attacking anything. Right, do this. So there's only a few of the opponents left. But they're the big ones. Drake and a worm. There's also a Zorip High Priest here. That needs to go. Zorip High Priest, have a magic missile. And you focus that.
How may I help?
Actually, we should probably just fire a bounding missile. Oh, there's some fire breath. Corcrack is now badly injured. Luckily, the Zorip Priest is now gone. Crucible Knight is okay.
Yes?
You're just here taking the brunt of everything. Drake is badly injured. Drake is badly
Your
injured.
thoughts
Okay.
must flow deeply
We need
indeed.
this here. We need you to fire to someone some distraction bombs. And you can then... Okay. You're nearly gone. So let's focus your attacks here. Let's get these here. Okay, that's one Drake taken care of. Let's get the other one. And there we go! With a thud, you smash into the wall of my stronghold, and now I have to engage in more repair work. But hey, that shows how much stronger we've gotten. That fight when we were starting to go down Caed Nua would have been a very difficult one.
Last thing the deer would need
So
is
who
another
perished?
foreign colony.
The answer is, if we go to our hirelings, we lost one hireling, and I believe it was the Gold Pack Knight. It was the Gold Pack Knight. Well,
I'm here.
the angry shouting is still happening. And we loot here some very generic loot. I was expecting some Drake loot, but we have no Drake loot.
I'm here.
How's your health doing? Can we see it? We cannot. Okay, let's rest again and get that resolve bonus back. There we go.
I'm here.
And when we come back, folks, we will return to Stalwart Village. Go and talk to the guy who wants his things back from the Church of Ondra. Tell him about the chests with rocks in them. Probably be wearing the resolve cloak for that. In fact, let me do that right now. Let me put on that cloak. Now, let's also put these things away. Like so. We have a lot of little things that we can get rid of over time. That'll be for the next cell montage. Put that there, do this. So now your resolve is 16. Marvellous.
Yes?
When we return, we will head back to the frozen north, complete some quests, and maybe try and deal with those ogres. Maybe. That's going to be tricky. I'd rather not fight them, but I think the battle outside is unavoidable. Inside, another story though. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.